And like I said, you got this guy on the comment section. Oh, you lot are so negative. I'm not listening no more. Well, fuck off then. Because if you come here for positivity and positive stuff, then you're definitely in the wrong place. Because you won't find it here. It's a negative fucking hellhole. What's happening, BDA family? Now this one's about the Wilder fanboys and their delusion. You know, these guys, I mean, they take stupidity to the next level. How can you take anyone serious that says Deontay Wilder is up there with Muhammad Ali because he beats a 50-year-old Cuban bum? Let's be real. I don't mean to be cruel to Ortiz, but what has he done in boxing? Nothing. And that includes his amateur career as well. You know, he tried. He came and he tried, and it weren't enough. Like all of us on the BDA said it wouldn't be. You think £13 and a haircut is going to make any difference? No, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. And I knew that. Wilder was awful on the night, let's be real. If you're happy to pay $75 for a punch, then fucking hell. You got more money than sense. You know, and they got upset last night because we actually said what we saw. You know, like I said, they wanted us to say that it was a masterclass from Deontay Wilder and he top 3 great heavyweight of all time. We're not going to say that. And, you know, the minute any of us tried to put any challenges in front of him, and not even being, like, we could have been like, oh, we want to see Joshua, then Fury, then, you know, then Usyk, then Ruiz, you know, we could have put him a murderous fucking row sort of thing. But we weren't even asking for that. We was asking for Derek Chisora or Dillian Whyte. And you got these fucking Wilder fanboys. How can you fucking insult us saying them names? Get knocked the fuck out. They don't deserve a shot. But obviously Dominic Brazil does deserve a shot to you. That Luis Ortiz, the boogeyman. Luis Ortiz, fucking boogeyman. If I saw Luis Ortiz, I'd chuck him 20 pence, innit? For his Halloween costume. He ain't scary. I've seen scarier things like on the door fucking asking for sweets, mate, when it's Halloween. No boogeyman here. And he tried to prop up Robert Helenius to make Wilder's resume look better. This was the guy called Stunner, I think his name was. Excuse me. Stunner, I think it was. I mean, you know what sort of guy you're dealing with when he calls himself Stunner. I mean, fucking narcissist of the highest order. So you know this guy's not going to listen to anyone's views. And he's trying to prop up Robert Helenius because Gerald Washington beat him. You know, fucking Gerald Washington. But what he wanted to bash Chisora, a guy who beat up a prime Robert Helenius that was unbeaten many years ago, a much better Helenius. But Chisora's not worthy. But Gerald Washington is, because he proved that by knocking out Robert Helenius. And apparently Dillian Whyte couldn't do that. So that means that Dillian Whyte don't deserve a shot. I mean, these fucking guys, I mean, their intelligence, man. Their intelligence is mind-blowing. Or lack of it, shall I say. You know, we can all do triangle theories. My triangle theory would be, after 28 fights, Derek Chisora had fought Vitaly Klitschko, Tyson Fury twice, I think, David Haye, a prime Robert Helenius. Who had Deontay Wilder fought on his 28th fight? Because that's who Derek Chisora fought. Deontay Wilder fought. He was fighting Audley Harrison on his 28th fight. And then he started. Well, Dillian Whyte didn't stop Dave Allen, but Luis Ortiz did. Luis Ortiz fought Dave Allen with about 2 weeks' notice. It was an 8-rounder. It went 7 rounds. Dave Allen rocked Ortiz. This was a Dave Allen coming off defeat, looking trash, and took a few beatings before then. I think people were quite cross with Eddie Hearn for putting Dave Allen in there with Ortiz. And what the fuck is Ortiz doing fighting 8-rounders if he's this boogeyman? Embarrassing, it really is. So yeah, you want to talk about Luis Ortiz and Dave. I mean, we can do triangle theories. Derek Chisora, a man that's not worthy in your eyes, knocked out Malik Scott, destroyed him. Luis Ortiz couldn't land a glove on him. But Luis Ortiz deserves a shot because he beat Travis Kaufman. Dominic Breazeale deserves a shot because that's what you got to do. Just let Wilder and his gang tee up on your missus in the hotel, and you'll get your shot. I mean, if that's what it takes. And then when he did turn up, fuck me, he made Michael Spinks look fucking normal that night. You know, that shit his pants. It was like I said, froze on the night. The minute the bell went, fucking, he turned into Tin Man when it rains. You know, when the Tin Man was running across that field to get to the palace with all of them. Then it starts raining, he just freezes up. That was Dominic Breazeale. Dominic should go and fucking hide on a beach and somewhere in Brazil, because after that performance, I'd go missing as well. But he deserved the shot. I mean, what about Barry White? Sorry, Bermain Stavern. You know, the guy went missing for how long? Comes back, fights a bum fight, goes straight to the top of the queue for mandatory. Not once did you guys say Stavern didn't deserve his shot. You guys are fucking clowns, man. Got no respect for boxing. You haven't. You can't do. You like I said. You're here to back one man, and when he's gone, you'll be out of boxing. That's how it seems to me. Dillian Whyte has beat Chisora, Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's a better win. Actually, Dillian Whyte has got a better resume than Deontay Wilder. He's got better wins. Sorry, but Joseph Parker's a much better win than Luis Ortiz. Chisora there. Then you got Oscar Rivas, good win. You know. Wilder has what? I don't want to hear about Brazil. I don't want to hear about all these fucking bums, because they're all the same sort of fighters. They're all flat-footed, don't move their head, slow, no reactions, just like waiting to get taken out. That's what they're one of them fighters that are just waiting to get taken out. The only fighter that Wilder's fought with some boxing skills is Tyson Fury, and he took that fight because he knew Fury was out of shape, and Fury's not a massive puncher. So Wilder knew that he wasn't taking a massive risk. He could get beat by Fury, yes, but he wasn't going to get knocked out. I think he knew that, and that's what happened. He didn't get knocked out, did he? Let's be real. So that's why he took that fight. But you know, these Wilder fanboys are fucking talking about, oh, well, they don't deserve this shot, there'd be an easy fight. But these guys are young, they're strong, they're going to come to win, they're not scared of Deontay Wilder. Ortiz was fricked to death. I mean, he was sucking up to Wilder all week. Ridiculous. Just glad to get his shot. White's not going to be bullied in the press conference. And I'll tell you something, White's going to bring a British pay-per-view audience with him. British fans over. They'll sell more tickets in the arena. They'll sell more pay-per-views. Dillian Whyte's a live dog. Deontay Wilder gets so much respect from me if he takes that fight and knocks Dillian Whyte out. But yet the Wilder fangirls don't want to give... They think that's not a worthy fight, but all the other fights were. And then this Muhammad Ali comparison. I mean, fuck me... If you want to compare him with Ali's, then compare him with fucking Saddam Ali or someone like that, because don't be putting him in with Muhammad Ali. Absolute joke. Is that what boxing's become now, where you just beat an old grandad up, happy slap an old grandad, and then you're in the fucking top pound for pound of all time? Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. And like I said, you got this guy on the comment section, oh, you lot so negative, I'm not listening no more. Well, fuck off then. Because if you come here for positivity and positive stuff, then you're definitely in the wrong place, because you won't find it here. It's a negative fucking hellhole. It is, but I love it here. I don't want to be in your little safe spaces where you can say how great that performance was with Deontay. Oh yeah, 3-5 punches, but they was all great, weren't they? Get out of here, man. If you was impressed by that, then you're a fucking idiot. If you're paying $75, you want to see some sort of boxing, some sort of competition. You know. And like I said, the embarrassing thing about it, the minute Wilder decided to let his hands go. It was fucking over, weren't it? Just sitting there sleeping on the floor. It wasn't even asleep, he was just sitting there like, I mean, it's a horrible thing to say, but like he had a stroke. So, you know, no one could get up for that fight. No one was up for that fight. Me, Gonzalo, and Corruption did a show, and no one was talking about it in the chat. They was talking about other stuff. Just no interest. Like I said, Dillian Whyte would have brought a lot more interest. And this is what I mean. The fangirls, they just don't want Deontay to fight anyone that's young and strong and bring some power with them. You know, because Dillian Whyte's being writ off, but I know Dillian Whyte is going to be throwing a lot more shots than Ortiz did. And if he lands that left hook, then Wilder's going to sleep. He has a chance. Heavyweight division, you've always got a chance with a punch. So it's not like Wilder's definitely going to win. That's a fight that Dillian Whyte could definitely win. And Chisora as well. Chisora could take it to the trenches with Wilder. And once you take it to the trenches with Wilder, he'll fall to pieces. I guarantee it. I'll put my money on it now. But no one's ever brought that pace to him. He fights at his own pace. He pulls that arm back and just walks around waiting to land it on these fucking flat-footed bums. Sick of it. You know, people were saying Andy Ruiz didn't deserve his shot, but when he got it, he took his chance. And it's about principles. If Dillian Whyte's worked his way up, he's been promised opportunities, he's had these challenges put in front of him that the WBC have made him fight so he can get his chance at Wilder. And what's happened? They keep changing their mind. They're fucking jokes. I'm trying to light my cigarette. That's why as much as like I said, I actually praise Wilder quite a bit. I say he's going to be a hard man to beat, but you have to keep it real. The guy is protected by the WBC, and it's hard to respect a guy that's not having mandatory put on him and not taking the best challenges. No one wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. $7 million Anthony Joshua put the table, and Luis didn't want it. So that kills that theory straight away. Dillian Whyte said he'd fight Ortiz. Ortiz, like I said, Ortiz will probably fight again, and he's going to get knocked out again. Don't be surprised if same things happen to him that happened to B-Hot, where he gets fucking punched out of the ring and lands on his head. Because that's what happens when you get too old. It just happens overnight. You're too old and you can't fight no more. If I was Ortiz, I'd call it a day. He's made good money. He took a savage knockout. Let's be real. And I want Wilder to fight some guy who's got a pulse for a start. That's going to come to win. That believes he can win. Because it's no good putting guys in there that don't believe they can win. And that's what you're getting with Stavern. Look at Stavern. Did he go in there thinking he could win that fight, that second fight? Just look at him. Dominic Brazil. Jesus Christ, man, that guy there. It was like he knew he was going to get assassinated. He knew the scope was on him. So he had his hands down waiting to take the shot, to get put out of his misery sort of thing. What sort of attitude is that? And look, when Wilder was... I think Wilder got him hurt before then, and he went into the corners. Wilder started throwing shots, and Brazil was throwing these girly get-off-me punches. You know, like a girl would do when they get in a fight, when they just slap each other and push each other off. That's not a sign of a guy that wants to win. That's a sign of a guy that had no business in there. He had his shot with Anthony Joshua and he got pounded all over the ring. Then you've got the Ortiz guy, you know. I mean, if that win against Travis Kaufman gets you a title at Wilder, then just shows you what state the heavyweight division's in. But like Wilder, I don't think Wilder can keep recycling these chumps. He's going to have to move on. Fury, looks like Fury will be next. That's going to be a tough one for both of them. 50-50 fight for me. And if that Fury fight don't happen, then I want to see a Dillian Whyte in there, a Derek Chisora, even a Hrgovic, even there's other guys. I don't want him in there with Dubai. Dubai's not really. I don't want Pulev in there. Fuck Pulev. Even a Povetkin or someone like that. I'd accept that fight. I'd pick him to beat Povetkin now. But I'd accept that fight, but I don't want to see any of these fucking pensioners, all these Barry Whites, you know, or Arthur Spilker, the mattress model. That's what his new job is, advertising mattresses, because that guy's fucking always asleep, isn't he? If you can't sleep at night, try this mattress out. Approved by Arthur Spilker, knocked out by Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora. Get your orders now. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off. Don't want any more of these bums. I'm out of here anyway. Peace. Deontay, step up, my man. Look at me, innit?
Oh.
And she was throwing combinations in my face and shit. I had to get her in a fucking UFC hold. I was on the ground and she was tapping out. I was trying to. I had to fucking get her in a chokehold, man. To calm her down. I was like, calm down. She